Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of this how-to little series on how I made my loaded binder mail. I don't think it's called loaded binder mail. I don't think it actually has a name. We can call it whatever we want. I'm going to just say this Happy Mail binder. So last one, if you've watched part 1, we decorated the front and the back covers, and now I am going to show you how I decorated the front. No, not the front, the inside. So I have pre-cut some bits of paper down just because it's easier. I'm going to use this, which is not in the collection, but it's some old vintage wallpaper I have, which I love, with these ballerinas on it, and the colours just go perfectly with this collection. So I'm going to put that one on the back and this one on the front. And so I have cut them down to just over 6 1/4 by 7 3/4. Same, just so they're just sort of inside this, inside the panel. And I might just move this folder away and we will get to work decorating these. Okay, so this is the front, this is the back. You can really do whatever you want, but I'm just going to show you a couple of ideas that I've got. On my other ones I've used different ones, but for this one I have sewn this already because I was just trying to play around with some ideas. So I've just cut a strip of paper that is 3 inches wide by the same height as this one here. I've just put a little bit of book paper there and this piece of trim down the side, and I'm going to sew right around but on this side so we can pop some goodies in here, and that will go in the back. And usually I would go like this way, so we put them in, but I really love this little tiny ballerina here, so I am going to go this way, but you could go anyway. And then on the front I've got a piece of the glittery acetate from the Heritage collection, and I'm going to make a little pocket on the front. So you could just leave these plain like this, but I am going to decorate, and in true Alice fashion I decided to just have a wee think about what I would start off putting on there, just so I wasn't flapping around for like forever and a day. So I have got this little bit. This is a piece cut off the edge of this. I don't think I'm ever going to use anything that says our family is forever, so I will probably cut over that, but I love these little doodly flowers on the bottom. And the other side is just a little piece of one of the journaling cards that I've just trimmed down, and I've just sewn it here. I've used a little one of the clear stickers, those little corner things. I just think it adds a nice little pop, so I will put that there on there. And then I fussy cut this, so this was one of the little girls in the frame, little portrait frames, that's on one of the papers, the 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop that up. So that's one. You know me, I keep things pretty simple. And then on this one, this is that paper that I cut down, so it's on the back of that floral. I just love that paper, and I probably could have just used some of my own paper, but I really like this, the thickness of this. And then when I saw one of these little pieces in this little piece in the ephemera pack, and it just says small but important details, and I thought that is perfect little thing to put on with the little details that you're going to pop in here. Little chipboard bird, he can just pop on there as well because he's super cute. And then this is just one of the little butterflies from the collection that I have stuck on. Instead of backing my this clear sticker on some white paper, I just backed it on a little scrap of the book paper. So you can decorate these however you want, but I'm just going to go and stitch around the edge of the pockets, and then I'll come back and stick these little embellishment clusters on once these are attached. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I have sewn these on. This one I went all the way around. This one I just went down the around the corners of the acetate, but you could just stick these down with double-sided tape, or probably even with glue, just whatever works for you. So I will start with this one. Okay, so just decorate to your heart's content however you want. I'm going to try attaching this with some double-sided tape. I'm not sure about glue on this acetate, but I will have a play. We'll see how we go. So this bit here is just trimmed down. I just have popped a couple of staples on there for some texture, and try not to overthink things, so just stick that on firmly. I'll just use this bone folder scorer thing to push that down. This one I've just put some double-sided foam tape onto here to just give that a bit of dimension, but not too much. These are just some little strips I get in sheets that I found at a local sort of emporium thing, and I really like them because they're just like cut down and they're just so, make things so easy. So that's stuck on, and then where's my glue? Just stick my little birdie on. And then this little butterfly, I always tend to, when I stick butterflies on, just stick them in the middle. Kind of just want them up there, I think. And I think that is enough for that. So that just keeps that decorated. And I will just do the other one and then I'll just stick them in. It's all very simple. So this one I can just use some glue. Here, and actually I've got this little Schmel roller stamp sitting on my desk, and I just thought I would put a couple of little stamps on there. So I've got this like XOXO, which I've stamped on very badly there, and then I thought I could just put, I might just test it over here. Okay. That little fun stuff over there, just to add a little bit, spread it out a bit. And then I've put some double-sided tape on the back of this as well already. I just feel like these things always take me so long that I will, I'm just, when I'm on camera they seem to take me so long that I thought if I just pre-did a few little bits, that would make things a bit more flow a bit better in the video. Oh. So there's that. I just popped a little bit of string behind there, string thread behind there, and that's that one, all good to go. So pull my book over. I've just popped some really thick double-sided tape on here. I do find that on these old book pages, sometimes when you go to pick the double-sided tape off, it sort of just pulls the paper off instead of just the backing. So I mean pulls the, see, look, see how it just comes up, because it's like this paper is so old and not very sticky or something. I don't know, I've just noticed quite a bit lately, see, when I've been using it. So I'm just using this craft knife thing to kind of hook the tape off and not pick the edge of the paper off. I sometimes see other people on YouTube using little spiky things to pull the tape up, and it's very helpful even if it's not on the paper, because okay, so I've stuck that on a bit unevenly, but we're just gonna have to go with it because I don't think this paper would do very well with being pulled up. So I mean, it hasn't got a big gap around the edge, but that's all right. So there's that one, and you will be able to pop some goodies in here at the end. And then on this front one, it's going to be a little, not tricky, but not quite as flat to push it out, because you've got that big chunky piece at the front, so we will just make a big mess with all these bits of double-sided tape I'm pulling off. And this big wide double-sided tape is great for things like this because it's so thick and it is very sticky. So I will just try laying this one down nice and flat. I have just noticed that I just stuck this foam straight to the back of that chipboard word, and I just feel like it actually obviously needs a bit more stick, so I'll just put some more glue in there. But here's the inside of our folder. Let me just roll up and double check that we're still in frame. So there is a pocket at the front, and let me just find something that I can pop in. There we go. See, that can go like in here, and we can put some in here. And with this one, what I might actually do, if I just roll away, is just get my circle hole punch. Oh gosh, this thing needs to be kept still. Oh gosh, I'm breaking everything. Okay, I was going to attempt to take a little circle out of there, but with this still sitting on the front, I'm just going to leave it and worry about it later. So there we go. Step 2, inside cover is all decorated, and I'll be back soon. I might even do a couple now to show you some ideas for the inside. So I've got lots of things to teach you, show you how to do this. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or requests, just leave them down below. Thanks for watching. See you later.